We are back with some more Panthers franchise, and we're coming off of our big time win here in Week 10, and we are into the bye week. No one in our division has yet to play a game, so the standings remain the same. We got to discuss what we're going to do in the bye week. I almost always have them on the team bonding retreat. You always got to go to the team bonding retreat, get the morale hyped. 8-2, I mean, come on, plus 10 morale. Players are too relaxed, -5 awareness. That's okay. That's okay. We're all about team morale here in Carolina. There's not that much to talk about in this bye week. I usually don't go over the scouted players and stuff. We'll just go over some stats and all that jazz. But before I do that, I don't want to forget our schedule. I wanted to show you guys this is very tough after the bye week. It is very, very tough. We have the Buccaneers twice. We have the Saints, which that's a big one. We already beat them once, so if we can sweep that, that could be huge for tiebreakers. Dallas is good. The Falcons, who always give us a hard time. The Ravens smacked us last year, and then we close it with the Bears, who also was a close game last year. So our remaining schedule from here on out is going to be extremely difficult with a ton of divisional games. So we may be 8-2, but there's a lot of good games coming up, and we got to be prepared for it. If we could just play like we did last week, though, we will be A-okay, because last week was fantastic. Actually, before we do the stats, let's go over. I did re-sign a ton of people, all pretty much backups. Just thought now would be a good time to bang them out while a lot of their re-sign interest is still pretty high. So re-signed backup defensive tackle Jordan Elliott, 1 year, $3.7 million. Miles Adams, 2 years, $8.2 million. Backup center Keith for a 1 year, $2.1 million deal. Our backup right tackle Larnell Coleman. Backup left end Matt Dickerson. These are all just 1 years. And then also our backup left tackle David Sharp to a 1 year deal. Just all, keeping them around. They're all young too. It's mainly why I kept a lot of those backups. We still have 13 people under contract. So we're sitting at $42 million in cap space right now. Gilmore is kind of depending on how he regresses. If he still stays like mid to high 80s, I will probably re-sign him because he's been great for us. He got a pick last game, almost a pick six. He's been very, very good. So it all depends kind of on his regression. Austin, I'm letting go. Shaq, I'm also letting go. Chuba's up in the air because he's been so good for us, but running backs are so easily replaceable. So it's like, do I even want to re-sign him? Because maybe I just give Vince the second, carries. I'm not sure on him. Chuba's been amazing for us, though, so he's one I could see myself actually resigning. The rest of these guys, or especially these two are gone. I'm not resigning them. Tommy Tremble does not want to resign here. Letting him go. Brady, letting him go. Keith Taylor, going to let him go. Ian Thomas, probably going to let him go, too. There's a couple tight ends I like in the draft, so we're going to see where we can land. A tight end, maybe. And, just try to get a little bit younger at tight end. Defensive tackle, Marquand McCall, probably going to let him go. Damiere Byrd also leaving. Andy Dalton, he does want to stay as our backup. That's another regression one. He's going to be 37. He might just retire, so kind of waiting on that. Same thing with Patrick Ricard. He's going to be old. He's been good for us, but another regression thing. Johnny Hecker, we're going to let walk. And obviously, when we get the chance, we will be picking up our fifth-year option here for our left tackle. So we got pretty much the re-signs all out of the way. It's looking like minimum we'll have about $30 million cap if we end up getting Gilmore back. So we'll see. We'll still have a decent bit to try to get some talent in the offseason. But let's go look at some stats here and some awards. I'll show you guys the yearly awards, the winners right now. We don't have – actually, no, we have one, I believe. We have one that we're currently in first with, which is nice. MVP, Isaac Dillard. Obvious. Coach of the year so far. Oh, it is me. Wow, okay. I didn't. Frank Reich. Seahawks are undefeated, but somehow we're up here. Obviously, these can change. These are just league leaders right now at the midway point. But Josh Jacobs, Offensive Player of the Year. Logan Wilson, Defensive Player of the Year so far. Henry Klein, Offensive Rookie. Defensive Rookie. Alec Goddard. Anthony Richardson, Best QB. Josh Jacobs, Best Running Back. Cooper Kupp, Best Receiver. Quinton, Best Lineman. And Greg Rizzo, whatever his name is, best D-lineman, Travis Adkins, best linebacker, and Trent McDuffie and Justin Tucker. NFC side, we have Offensive Player of the Year, DJ Moore, which is kind of surprising. No Panthers, unfortunately. Defensive Player of the Year so far, Aaron Donald. We have 2 Panthers. We got Jason Forbes as a rookie and Derek Brown, who probably will not be in the top 10 now that he's missing a few games. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Isaac Dillard. We got Trent Glover at the 4 spot. Defensive Rookie of the Year, I've been passed. I have been passed. It was Deion Nix. But these Sims, man, the Sims are getting me. Because it was Deion Nix. He's been passed. Mr. Delvin is now the leader. Jason's at second. We got Deion at third. That one can go either way. Isaac, best quarterback. We do not. Oh, Bryce is there. 8. Okay, nice to see. Best running back is Saquon. We got Miles Sanders at the 5. Best receiver is DJ Moore. I doubt we have anyone here. Yeah, nope. We share the ball around too much in this offense. Best offensive lineman, this one's pretty obvious here. Surprising, we actually have a Panther up here. This is kind of crazy. Mr. Taylor Moton. You love to see that. Aaron Donald, best defensive lineman. We got Deion Nix at the 4, and we got Derek Brown at the 7. Best linebacker, Damon Clark. We got Jason Forbes at the 3 spot so far. Best DB is Delvin. We need that man to go away. We got Jamie and Jeremy Chin at the 3 and 4 spot. And best kicker is Brandon Aubrey. And I don't believe, I was going to say, we've missed too many kicks. And we've even missed kicks in the Sims. I mean, that's some nonsense that they're out here making us miss kicks in the Sims. That's just tanking my guy there. Passing leader so far, Desmond Ridder, 2,850 yards. Our passing touchdown leader is Jared Goff with 31. Most picks is the Riddler with 23. He just slings it. He just absolutely slings it. Justin Fields is the sack leader. It's on the Commanders. Makes sense, just like real life. Our rushing leader so far is Josh Jacobs with just over 1,000. Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry are tied for the league lead in touchdowns at 13 apiece. Fumble leader, it's the Riddler. Dang, that man turns the ball over. The freaking Riddler. Our receptions leader is Henry Klein, tight end, of course, 68 receptions. Receiving leader is very close between Cooper Kupp and DJ Moore. Receiving touchdown leader is DJ Moore with 12. Blocking, who's allowed the most sacks? Tied between Isaiah Wynn and Quinn Maynard. I'm pretty sure this dude's been doing really good in real life. And Isaiah Wynn's a solid player. That's kind of interesting that both those are the league leaders there. Tackle leader, Bobby, of course, 94 tackles. Tackles for loss, Aaron Donald is 30, which is ridiculous. He's also the sack leader at 12.5. Aaron Donald is just a cheat code. He's a rookie, leads in picks. Can we stop testing this guy? Really? Trent McDuffie and Kevin Byard? I mean, come on. I'm trying to win Defensive Rookie of the Year, and this guy's out here ruining it. Jamie's got 5. He's close. He's very, very close. Forced fumble leader, Demario Davis with 3. Kicker, 100% for Dallas. Look at that. Hasn't missed anything. Look at Dallas go. Any punt return for touchdowns? Oh, actually, no, this is just punting. Let's go here. Kick returns. What we got? 3. Holy moly, that man's on fire. 3 kick returns. Any punt returns? Oh, geez, there's been a ton. Quez Watkins, ETN, Tyreek Hill. Dang, everyone's got their stars at punt returner. Okay. Okay, well, that's hard. It's always hard looking at stats when we're, usually when the bye week's late, you can kind of get a lay of how things are going, but we're basically at the halfway point, just past it, so it's hard to kind of see how the stats are looking. But we'll wrap this up real quick with our team. And so far, Bryce Young's been okay. He's been better than his rookie year. I will say that. 17 passing touchdowns, 10 picks. The ratio's a little bit better. I'm not sure what the completion percentage was last year, but I do know his QBR, I think, is a little bit better so far, which is good. He's got 2,359 yards. Not passing, not ending with crazy passing numbers, but I think part of that is the defense is turning the ball over a ton. So we're getting the ball in very short fields, which, doesn't help the yards department there. Miles Sanders has been good. 134 carries, 684 yards, 5.1 a carry, 11 touchdowns, and 0 fumbles. Chuba has also been great. 73 carries, 367 yards, and 3 touchdowns, 0 fumbles. But then Vince has also not been bad either. He's averaging 4 a carry. He got a touchdown, 22 for 90. I mean, he's out here making it happen too. So that's the hard part with Chuba is, Chuba has helped out a lot, and he was great in our playoff run last season, but running backs are just so easy to replace, and I should just go with the young guys. So we'll see how it plays out. If Chuba does another playoff run like he did last season, and we make a deep one, make the Super Bowl or something, then I feel like I just would have to give him the ball or re-sign him, but we'll see. Our receptions leader it's tight between the 3 receivers, but right now it is Calvin Austin with 39, and he leads us in yards at 708 with 6 touchdowns. Majority of this is just bombs. He seems like he's always making one big, massive, long touchdown run, and that's how he gets his yards. Terrence Glover has been great for us as a rookie. 4th round pick too, late, mid round. He's not a top end guy. He's been good. 37 catches, 566 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Mingo started off slow, and he's still our wide receiver 1. He's out there every play, but I feel like we just haven't really been going to him as much. We've really been going to Calvin. He's the slot guy, so keeping it close to the line of scrimmage kind of makes sense. Mingo and Glover, the outside guys. It makes sense that Calvin would lead the league leader because I'm trying to keep it more short and quick passes, not get sacked as much. So I think it's working. 8-2, we're doing pretty good. But Mingo's still a good player. He's getting the job done. Hayden Hurst is doing. He has some flashy games. 22 catches, 336 yards, and a score so far. Miles and Chuba, very similar stats out of the backfield. Miles is 17, 123 yards, no touchdowns. Chuba, 11 catches, 106 yards, and a touchdown. Just last week. I believe that was just last week. We got Sergio Knight, another rookie, a couple catches down here. Ian Thomas, Patrick, and Tommy with some catches. But really spreading it between the majority is these 3. And then, the backs kind of are like my 4th option. And then Hayden as the 5th option. So we're doing good sharing the rock. We're doing good. Sacks allowed. Let's see. Brait, only 4 is our league leader, really. And Taylor's only allowed 1. Dang, no wonder why he's up there in the best offensive lineman. Tackle leader, Jason Forbes, 86 tackles. You love to see that. Top 18 for the rookie and 7? Dang, dude. Deion Nix has had himself a crazy rookie season so far. 39 tackles, 18 tackles for loss, and 7 sacks. To think I almost didn't draft him too because I was thinking we really needed a wide receiver. So that was a big pick there in the 2nd round. Deion Nix. He leads our team in sacks. He's tied with Derek Brown, both on 7. What a beast, man. What a beast pick. He's just making it happen. He's just making it happen. Pick leader, Jamie Robinson with 5, but we got picks everywhere. Gilly's got 4. Jeremy's got 4. JC 3. Jason and Shaq with 2. And then somehow all of our defensive line has picks. We got Derek, Frankie, and Brian Burns all with a pick. And Dante even has 1. Love to see that. Forced fumbles, a ton of them. Jason's got 2. Shaq, Brian, Dante, Dion, Emmanuel Gatson, and Von Bell all have forced fumbles. How many touchdowns are we looking at? Got no safeties. Blocked 1 kick. Keith Taylor did block a kick. We got 3 defensive scores with Shaq, Derek Brown, and Frankie. Oh, yeah, Derek Brown was the pick 6. I can't even believe he got a pick 6. I mean, that was the craziest play that I've ever seen. Derek Brown pick 6. Eddie's been good, made all my extra points. I believe 2 of these missed kicks, too, are in Sims, so what can you do about that? We've only missed a couple. He's been good for us. He's a good kicker. And can I show his player card? Yeah, his kick power has gotten very high. It keeps going up. He's at 97 now. He is at 97. Every time he gets XP, I put it into the power tree, and he just keeps somehow getting his kick power up. So Eddie's been great. He's here to stay. He's been just fantastic. I guess let's look at these special teams stuff because I'm curious to see how we've been doing. We did get 1 as a 103-yard kick return. That's 1 that we did not get last year, so that's always good for Calvin Austin. Punt returns, nothing too crazy over here. Longest was a 14-yarder, nothing too special. But that is that for the bye week. There's really not much to talk about in this one. No news, nothing really else, especially since I'm recording this right as we advance, so no games have even been played, so we can't talk about, the Saints taking an L or whatever. So all I know is down the stretch, it's going to be very, very difficult. We got a lot of divisional games, and so we'll see how it goes. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.